Welcome to Efficient Living. My name is Séverine Naessens and I am your host. Today we're going to talk about how to organize when working from home. Working from home has been, over the last month, something that has increased a lot for many people. Whether you have a job or whether you have a business, most of us have been working from home. And sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming to combine everything, having to take care of the job, the work, the kids, the husband, the house, and so on and so on. And this goes for anyone around the world. So today what I want to share with you is a few things that I figured out while working at home and that have been very helpful for me to get organized, to stay focused, and to be able to do my job without getting into a clash with my family, because believe me, it can be critical sometimes. So let's take a look at the different ideas, different tips that I have for you today, and I really hope that they serve you as well as they have served me. First and foremost, what I would suggest is to set up a schedule. It's important that even though you're working from home, you need a schedule, because having a schedule will help you figure things out a lot faster, a lot easier, and it will allow you to flow a lot better with whatever it is that you're doing. If you set up a schedule, I would suggest to do that from the day before, at least one day in advance, if not a whole week, so that you have a clear view of everything that is going on, so that you have an opportunity to schedule every single appointment, every single important task, so you have that on a schedule. And that goes hand in hand with having an agenda. Now, one of the main things that I would suggest, that if you do set up your schedule, respect the schedule. It is very easy to get distracted, especially working from home. You have the kids running around, you have the dog coming in the room, you have your partner asking for help with something, or you have plenty of phone calls coming in. So stick to your schedule. If you are set out to work from 9 to 12, let's say, stick to that schedule, and most importantly, communicate that with everybody else in the household so that they know that that is your time to focus on your job, on your business, on whatever it is that you are focused on doing so. And as I mentioned, having an agenda can be very helpful. I prefer a paper agenda, but you can also go online and have your digital agenda on your phone. You can have it online. There's plenty of agendas that you can use to help you schedule out your day. Now, one of the things that I have learned as I grew into working from home is act as if you'd be going to the office. Yes, I said that. Act as if you'd be going to the office. The reason is that if you dress up and get ready to go to work, whether it is in the other room, whether it's even in your bedroom, you get into work mode. It helps your brain go into work mode, and it helps you focus. I understand that the idea of working in pajamas can be very appealing. Trust me, been there, done that, and I have done some conferences wearing my pajamas, but with a beautiful top on top. So if you do that, that's fine, but for me, it helps to get all dressed up as if I would be going out to an office, going out to work, out to an appointment. Because nowadays, many of our appointments are online and people do see us. And I mean, we've all seen those little bloopers online of people getting up from a meeting and being in their pajama pants. So that's all up to you, whether you dress up or not. But for me, it's very helpful to get all dressed up to go to work in the other room. And I would say last but not least, focus. Help yourself get focused. You can do that by getting rid of all the distractions that are around you. Eliminate those distractions so that you can actually put your attention, put your energy on the job, at the task at hand. And make that commitment. Make the commitment to yourself to get the stuff done that you want to get done. Let's go back to the agenda. If you have a series of 5 things that you need to do tomorrow, write them all out in your agenda. Assign a certain time to them. That can help. It does for me. Assign a time to the things that you want to do, calls that you want to make, so that you have a clear schedule, and then commit to that schedule and get it over with. And you will find out that if you set it up, you schedule it, and you focus on it, you get things done a lot faster and it works a lot smoother. Your day will be more in flow, for that matter. All right, so and use the technology to your advantage. You can set alarms. You can have ding-dongs and bells and whistles going on all over the place. So use all the technology that we have nowadays to your advantage, not to get distracted. I would say close all the tabs that you don't need and use the technology in your favor to get your work done. All right, now let's go into the next part. In this section, I want to talk to you about the importance of routine. Routine in all matters. Routine in your space. What I have found out to be very helpful is to set up my desk, wherever that is at the in-house. I've had my desk down in the office. I've had my desk in the living room. I've had my desk in my bedroom. Wherever I set my desk, I make sure that I have everything I need on my desk. That helps me once I sit down to get started. I don't have to get up to go, oh, I forgot this. Oh, I need to get my pencil. Oh, I forgot my agenda. Oh, my coffee. So once you go to work at your desk, make sure you have everything you need so you can sit down and focus on whatever task that you have at hand. All right, so make sure you have that all and keep it clean. Declutter your space. Another routine that I would like to suggest to you is healthy nutrition. It is important to keep feeding ourselves in a healthy way, because when we are at home working, we tend to forget to get lunch. We tend to, oh yeah, I'll get it in a minute, I'll get it in a minute. And then we end up grabbing things from the pantry that are not so healthy for us. So what I would like to suggest is that you include nutrition in your schedule. Plan ahead to go to the supermarket. Plan ahead when will you be cooking. Take your time to prepare healthy and nutritious food, and also take the time to sit down with your family, sit down with your partner, sit down with the people that surround you to have a healthy meal. Having healthy meals also helps us stimulate the brain. It will keep us focused, and if you eliminate sugars and carbohydrates from your diet, it will help you be more clear, have a clear mindset, and help you focus, and you won't get those ups and downs of sugar rushes and whatnot. So healthy nutrition is key for me as part of my routine to be working at home. And then also work out. Move your body. Get those moves in. Work out to help you generate endorphins, help you de-stress your mind, declutter your mind from everything that's going on by focusing on you, on your body. Get a workout in. I would suggest half an hour a day is a very healthy routine. For example, we take the dogs for a walk every day at 6 for 45 minutes, and that helps us as a family do things together. It gets a little workout in because we start moving our body as we walk. It doesn't necessarily have to be CrossFit training or something complicated. It can be just as simple as going for a walk. So it'd be my invitation to all of you to get a workout routine in your schedule as you work at home, to get your butt out of the chair and get moving. And then most importantly, get enough rest. Once again, when we're working at home, we tend to stick to the job and keep going. We keep going, oh well, I'll go to bed in a minute, I'll go to bed in a minute, and that minute turns into an hour, it turns into 2 hours, and before you know it, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. So make sure you get enough rest. And if you schedule your day, if you do everything that I've been telling you beforehand in this session, you will notice that you will be able to get enough rest to get an energized start the next morning. Now that we have all these tools, how do I combine that with being at home, fun, family, work? How do we all mix that together? And there's a few things I'd like to share with you. And one of the things that I've come to understand is I consider myself a multitasker. And I love to multitask, and I have plenty of things going on at the same time. But I have learned to focus on one task at a time, and then give that task my 100% focus, get it over with, and then move to the next task. Because it can become very overwhelming, whether you're working and then you're taking care of the kids, and you're taking care of the dog, and you're taking care of the food, and you're taking care of the husband, you're taking care of the house, and you're taking care of 1,000 things at the same time. You can get overwhelmed. So if you do tend to go into multitask mode, as I do, Remember your schedule. Remember to focus so that you can do all the things you want to do, but everything has a time assigned to it. Okay, so, and enjoy it a lot. One of the things that have helped me in organizing the family around our jobs, because everybody, I mean, we're homeschooling, both my husband and myself are working from home. It has helped us a lot to make agreements, to help us understand who's doing what, when are we doing things, and also make an agreement, for example, to always take a break for lunch. Have the entire family sit down for lunch at the same time so that we have family time included, and that is an agreement that we have. Another agreement that I'd like to share with you is, for example, we shut down all electronics while we sit down for lunch, and that has helped us reconnect, because we are so absorbed in our computers, in our tablets, in our phones, that we forget to connect physically with the people that we love. So that would be another suggestion, an invitation from me to you, to make those agreements so that everybody knows what page they're on. All right, and as I mentioned before, do family activities. Take the dog for a walk. If you don't have a dog, ask the neighbor for his dog, and then you'll make two people happy, yourself and the neighbor, and also the dog. So do family activities, include the kids in things for work maybe. I mean, there's plenty of activities that we can do to make working at home a pleasurable experience for everybody involved. So that they all know that they matter. You care about everybody in the family. So include them. Do family activities. Go for a walk together. Do an excursion together. Go to a museum together. If you have children, they're doing homeschool. Make it a family. Make it a family happening to do things for them for school. All right, and that will also help you find balance. Finding balance when you work from home is key to keep your sanity, and so that you can have everything balanced out. Work out the agreements, include the family in what you're doing, and set clear boundaries as well, so that you have that balance between your family life and your work life, even though that at this very moment everything happens under the same roof. I hope this information serves you as it has served me, and I will be seeing you in the next session.